Hi everyone, I am Hiranya Patil, and in today's video we are going to learn about one of the most popular programming language, that is Python. But before starting it, we will see how we can go to Google Colab, that is a Jupyter notebook environment. Let's see. Firstly, we will search Google Colab on our Chrome or browser. Then we will go to the very first link that is provided by Google itself. Then something like this will arrive on our screen. Then we will go to the new notebook option. It's taking some time. Okay. And see, this is how our Jupyter notebook looks like. And this is where we will write and execute our Python codes. Now, let's start. Python is a high level and widely popular programming language. From web development and data analysis to machine learning and automation, Python is used in countless fields. In this tutorial, we will dive into the basics of Python. So, why should we learn Python? Firstly, it's beginner friendly with its easy to use syntax. It's also versatile, whether it's about writing small scripts or building the bigger applications. Python also powers AI and machine learning, making it essential in those fields. Now, we are going to start with a simple traditional first step, that is printing Hello World. When we will run this, Python will display Hello World in the output. Now let's talk about the variables in Python. So a variable is like a container or label that holds a value. It allows you to store data and reference it later in your program. Some things that you should remember about variables is that it can include letters, numbers, and underscores, but they cannot start with a number. And here's a tip: you should avoid using Python keywords as a variable name like for, if, while, and many more of them. Now let's see an example. Here I have written name equal to John. So here name is a string variable and its assigned data is John. And my second example here, age equal to 20. So age is an integer variable and its assigned value is 20. In my third example here, is student is my boolean variable and its assigned value is true. Now before we start writing codes in Python, let's first look at the different types of data Python that can handle. So Python has several built-in data types. These are the building block of any program. And some of the most commonly used are integers that can be written as int. So these represent the whole numbers that can be both positive and negative, but it does not include any decimal points or complex numbers. Now let's take an example of integer data type. Here I am taking my variable as x and I am assigning it a value as 42. Now we can check the data type of a variable by using the type function. Here I'll write type and inside it x. Now let's see what the data type of x. See, it gives here int, that tells us that our variable x has an integer data type. Now coming to floats. So these are the numbers that actually contain a decimal point, allowing for fractional values. Let's see its example. Y equal to 23.1. Now we will check its data type. Here type Y. See, it gives that Y has a float data type. Now coming to strings. So it is a sequence of characters which can be letters, numbers or symbols, but it has to be enclosed within either single quote or double quote. Let's see. Set equal to, I'll check its type also. So see, it gives us that Z has a string data type. Now coming to booleans, this data type represents one of the two possible values that can be true or false, and these are the special keywords in Python starting with capital letters. Now I am taking its example also. So is active is the variable I am choosing for it. I assign it value as true. Now I'll check its type also. It gives the bool as our data type, which is the value of boolean. Now none data type. This is a special value in Python that is used to represent the null state or the absence of a value. I'll take an example as data. It's my variable data and assign its value as none. And none also has to be started with a capital letter. Now I'll check its type and see what it gives. It also tells us that data has a none type data type. Okay, and thank you. That's it for today.